Is this significant?
Extremely significant.
Georgia State University law professor Clark Cunningham says the request for a special purpose grand jury to investigate allegations of possible election crimes should send shockwaves across the nation.
It's the most serious thing you could ask for. The grand jury is being asked to investigate whether a crime has been committed.
Cunningham believes District Attorney Fani Willis's investigation will ultimately take a hard look at the conduct and language of two of the nation's most high-profile politicians, former President Donald Trump and his then lawyer Rudy Giuliani.
I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have.
President Donald Trump, on a recorded phone call following his election defeat, the then president directly urged Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger to throw out what Mr. Trump considered to be fraudulent votes, which would give him the electoral victory.
But it's very appropriate for a prosecutor and a grand jury here in Georgia to be at the lead of this project, inquiry about finding out what happened and prosecuting, if necessary, those who are responsible.
And it's clear that the count you have right now is false.
Cunningham also thinks Trump's then lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, faces scrutiny for appearing before Georgia Senate committees, insisting voting machines were flipping votes and the election was rigged.
There it is, right in front of our faces.
Not so, Secretary of State Raffensperger told us last year. Do you feel like Mr. Giuliani lied?
I don't believe he was truthful.
In this letter to the Superior Court Chief Judge, obtained by the I-Team, DA Fani Willis doesn't name names, but says a special grand jury is needed because the investigation could be lengthy, and she wants grand jurors to concentrate on only one potential criminal investigation. A special grand jury does not have authority to issue indictments, but it can make recommendations to another grand jury to seek indictments. It can also publish findings or a narrative of what the grand jury discovered if it doesn't feel a crime was committed. So what will happen?
The district attorney is a very professional and careful person. And so she is not going to, at this point, make a statement about whether or not she thinks that there's evidence to convict somebody or even to indict them.
Late today, Mr. Trump issued a statement calling his earlier phone call to the Georgia Secretary of State perfect. He pointed out there were numerous lawyers for both sides on the call, and all he did was ask for Mr. Raffensperger to look into massive voter fraud which took place in Georgia. Brad Raffensperger, a Republican, conducted several recounts, including one by hand, and concluded there was no evidence of significant voter fraud. The district attorney's letter indicates that if the Fulton County Superior Court judges approve the special purpose grand jury, then that grand jury can begin its investigation of allegations of election fraud by May. Dale Russell, Fox 5 News.